on out, don't be shy. I'm supposed to be on vacation, so we're not going to tell anyone. I have a little bit of a hard time not doing homestead projects. I bet there are a few of you out there that feel the exact same way. So let's just keep it between you and me. I'm just out here. I got away for a few minutes. I escaped the vacation. And I'm doing a homestead project, so join me. So this is my coop. And in Dallas, Texas, it's very important to have ventilation in the summertime. It gets really hot. So it's wire on both sides. So I put these pallets up to block the north wind a little bit. But thing is, it's gonna get super cold tonight. Monday night, it's gonna get down to 17 degrees. And it's not gonna stay there. And I know people up north are saying, okay, honey, come on now. let's just get real. But we're used to the hot weather. We're not so used to this, and probably it might be a little bit of a change, a little bit of an updraft for my chickens in this coop with super ventilation. I had an idea for a homestead project that could help the situation. I'll show you what I want to do. I was thinking that if I take some of these pallets that are like half pallets, I was thinking if I drive in a screw in just the right spot and I hang them up like this on the side of the coop, right? With the screw poking into the wire on the coop. That would be like a removable wall that I could have up in the winter time on either side, like all around, and then I could take off in the summer. The question is, how far up do I need the screw so it can rest on that wood, so it's not hanging by that screw with all the weight of the pallet on the screw? There's a door down here, so I think I'm gonna wall off this door. I had a nest box here for a second nest box, but I took it out because they weren't using it. So I think I'm just gonna, for the winter, say, all right, we're just not gonna use this door. We're just gonna collect eggs right here. It's getting dark, so I'm going to finish up tomorrow, but that's what I've done so far. I have to cut something special for the door to block up the door. And I got some gaps there, but I can try to get pallets closer together. I had a big piece of plywood and I cut into sections to cover the rest of it. So I hope I measured right. Let's find out. I measured this one to fit the door. It's so close. Oh, so close. Let's see if this one fits. Very nice. Very nice. All right, I'll just put a couple screws in it and we'll be done. Got it all finished. Got it boarded up. It is cold out here. Temperature is dropping into the teens. So I got the front covered. Only thing that won't be covered will be this door for right now, but I might get that covered too. So sometimes homesteading is sitting at the end of the evening with your chickens around you and relaxing. And sometimes it's a job well done. And sometimes it's unfreezing water. Water crocks for animals. Thing about rabbits is if they can't drink water, they will stop eating. And if they stop eating, they don't have any fuel to keep them warm. As you can see, everything takes twice as long in the winter to feed and water, but it's worth it. And I'm really fortunate that I don't have to do this very often. You northerners, hats off to you, man. Actually, hats on. Keep your hats on. Okay, let's check out what I did with the chicken coop for the winter, to get it ready for the winter. I got all done last night. I was having trouble with that, getting that to fit, but finally got it. And then the entrance on this side, finally got boards on either side of that. So they are ready to come out of there. All right, girls, come on out. I know it's cold. Dallas chickens, they're not used to this. Go. I think that's everybody. And their food is frozen. Their fermented food. I meant to take it in last night, so it'd be thawed out this morning. But they do have their dry food. I just got some chicken mash, just so that they'd have something available at all times. So they're gonna munch on that, and I will take this other food in and get it thawed out for them. So yay, I'm proud of myself. I got a little bit warmer for the winter. So I can just lift off these panels in the springtime or late spring, summer, and we can have the ventilation that we need for Dallas, Texas. So that's awesome. I'm proud of myself. Got that done. All right. Let me get this chicken food in to thaw for the girls so they can eat their fermented feed a little bit later. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Somebody's sneezing. That's not good. We'll keep an eye on that. Looks okay. Well, add. Hi. Okay, add some more food. Until I can get the fermented food thawed out. No more sneezing, girls. Sneezing can mean respiratory trouble, so hopefully that stops. But for water, in case you're wondering, it is, you're wondering how cold it is. On a video, it's hard to tell. Well, it finally went up to 21, and the chill factor says, the wind chill and humidity, it says it feels like a 13. So yeah, it's pretty cold. All right. Their water is completely frozen, so in we go to the sink to get that thawed out. Like I said, if I lived up north, I would have a better way. But since I have to do this so few days in the winter, we'll just do it this way right now. getting so cold down in the teens. I brought these 2 babies in. I fixed them up just a little bit with hay in the bottom and feed and water. But you can see the dilemma. I only had 2 babies this time. I usually have like 14 around this time. But one of my does didn't get pregnant, and the other one only had 3. The one got trapped behind the nest box and died. So we just have these 2, but can you imagine if I had 14? It would be really hard to bring them in. It would get pretty crowded in there to have 7 of them. But anyway, it worked out okay. Ooh. So have a little baby inside with us. The dog doesn't seem to notice, so that's good. Funny, one baby's quite nervous and the other's very calm. This is the calm one. Say hi, guys. So this one might be a keeper. I like, the calmer they are, the more I like them, because it's easier to deal with them as a breeding, as a breeder. All right. We might have to get somebody. You might be the replacement for Adeline. Because Adeline is getting older. I think she's been with us 4 years. And she only had 3 in the litter. So we'll try again. We'll see what her next litter is. But that's not, she might be getting older. She might need a replacement. You might be it. I already checked. She's a little girl. Say hi. Hi. Alright, so that's kind of it for raising animals in the winter. Our little cold snap there. Bye from Bloom Where You're Planted. Happy rabbit raising and chicken chasing and winter gardening. I got this for Christmas one year. Tell me I'm not alone, and yeah, I love tools. I love tools. Oh my word. I know I'm not alone in this. I know there's another woman out there that's like, come on, give me a tool, honey. Hey, don't mess with my drill, girlfriend. Come on now. Come on now.